Oh no, I won't have anything. I'll be blindsided. Oh.
Okay.
Coming up on Good Morning Texas, a look at UT journalism professor who's merging his journalistic talents and comedic roles.
How the Austin rock community coming up together to celebrate lyrical talent.
And the weirdest food that UT students have ever taken.
All of this and more coming up next on Good Morning Texas.
Good morning, Texas. I'm Luke Minadani.
And I'm Liliana Llamas.
Today we're joined with Stephen Dow.
And also our news anchor, Stacy Reichard. Welcome to the studio, guys. It's bright and early. And well, guys, we began today with news about Kenya. On Saturday, militias stormed an upscale Kenyan mall in Nairobi, killing more than 60 people. The standoff at the Kenyan mall came closer to edge on a conclusion on Monday night. Kenyan forces assured that troops were securing the building and that there were no more civilians trapped inside. Kenya's Interior Ministry said in a Twitter message late Monday, quote, "We are in control of #Westgate."
Somali Al-Qaeda group Al-Shabaab claimed responsibility for the siege on the mall. However, some Western security officials are now beginning to wonder if other terrorist groups may be involved. Among the militant group were 2 or 3 American men who appeared to be of Somali or Arab origin.
Now, guys, those news are, really sad. It's really sad to see a lot of innocent people be in an incident like this. So I really hope we can control events like this by building, security and putting more people out there to protect, innocent people.
Yeah, it makes us worry about our families that are overseas. Terrorist attacks are happening everywhere. Even if they want to attack the U.S. or just other governments, it's getting crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. And, well, guys, in lighter news, the Fantastic Fest is an annual film festival in Austin that occurred this past weekend. Tim League, the owner of the Alamo Drafthouse, founded the movie festival in 2005. Filmmakers and fans from all over the world come to the festival to enjoy unique movies and a friendly community atmosphere. Now, I was at the film festival. I got to cover Machete Kills, and it was just amazing.
I saw so many good movies.
It says
I
reader.
have to divide them into genre. Honestly, I cannot put my finger on one.
So they're never quite what you think that they are when you sit down to watch them. And as someone, for instance, I have to cover movies all the time, and so because of that, you look for the unexpected. You want to be surprised, and pretty much every movie, whether I like it or not, I can say I'm surprised.
Now, you guys, I was at the film festival, and it was amazing. I got to cover the Machete Kills premiere, and it was a lot of fun. So I really hope I get to do that next year. Did you guys go?
I didn't go.
No, it seems like a pretty cool thing. Have you ever heard anything about it?
I heard that they're also expanding into like horror and genre video games also.
Yeah, I have heard about that. So maybe we'll see more of that.
On September 17th at the Spider House Ballroom, Austin rappers gathered around to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of Austin Exchange. Our Stacy Reichard has more.
The Austin Mic Exchange celebrated their 1-year anniversary on Tuesday, September 17th. Austin Mic Exchange is held in the Spider House Ballroom every Tuesday night as artists from around Austin gather together to show what they've got.
It's an open mic, hip-hop open mic night designed to give up-and-coming MCs a place to perform their music, to get a stage, to cultivate a relationship with their fellow artists, and to grow. And we're celebrating the 1-year anniversary of doing this tonight.
Instead of having independent hip-hop scenes, the idea behind Austin Mic Exchange is to bring talent from Austin together in one place to form a musical bond between the artists.
What if there was a place where everyone could come and show off to each other, get to know each other, and start to collaborate more? Then maybe you can take all those building pieces and you can make something big that everyone can see. So people stop saying, "Where's Austin hip-hop?" and they're like, "There's Austin hip-hop."
The night was especially momentous for host and founder Adam Protexter, who says that he too has struggled to be heard in the rap scene and created Austin Mic Exchange as an outlet for artists to be recognized.
This is supposed to be a really clear sign, neon sign that says, "Come here." Did you write that? Come do it on stage here. Do you want to freestyle with some people who like to freestyle? Come here. And so the idea is, as an artist, I'm sympathetic to the idea of being confused about how to progress as an artist. And I want to give the platform to other artists so they know how to keep going and making friends to keep doing what they love to do.
Austin hip-hop is not just a few people rapping for fun. AMX proves that it is in fact a community, and artists who come are happy to share their own music, as well as give support to the diverse group who come on Tuesdays.
I come to AMX more or less weekly because it's a awesome place to hear and be a part of the Austin hip-hop community, and you hear a diversity of really talented musicians, and yes, the place to be.
I love supporting the local talent. I love hearing fresh new music. Music that I can spin in Austin, local talent is dope. I mean, why not start, here?
The hip-hop scene is loved by all who come to AMX weekly, and any hip-hop artist or DJ is welcome to come out.
Happy birthday, dear AMX. Happy birthday to
Stacy Reichard, Good Morning, Texas.
Now, Stacy, you covered that. How was it?
It was honestly really fun. I had been once before, so I kind of knew what to expect. The guy who founded it, Adam, he's actually really cool, and he was the guy in the video right there. So he used to be a struggling rapper as well, so he kind of knew, what these local artists, what they're feeling, and I personally know a rapper that goes, every Tuesday night, and it was actually really cool to see him there, and to see their passions up on stage, because you can really witness that when you go every Tuesday night.
Well, maybe you guys, we should go and try out our rapping skills. I think I would be good. This Saturday, a UT professor will brave the comedy stage for the first time. Journalism professor Robert Quigley joins a group of stand-up comedians at the Dilla Dirt Comedy Jam. Quigley said he has a stockpile of material that focuses on his life as a journalist. The event showcases first-time comedians, but he hopes his experience dealing with audiences as a professor helps him on stage.
I prepare for my classes in a way that I want to be entertaining and interesting and useful to the students, and so I feel like I'm preparing the same way. I don't know what it's like to be a comedian yet. I'll find out, but
Have you guys ever thought about being comedians? Or maybe doing a comedian stand-up? How about that?
I know I couldn't think that quick on my feet if I was trying to get on stage. I'll probably be a little corny.
No, I don't think I'm that funny, to be honest.
You're hilarious. I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe I'll try it then.
For this week's Around ATX, we looked into SFC Farmers Market. The Sustainable Food Center is a local Austin staple, from the local farm-to-market produce to the fresh prepared food. The Farmers Market provides something for every taste bud.
I think I like the variety of produce and prepared foods that they have. So I enjoy seeing the variety, seeing people walk around.
While the Farmers Market provides Austinite an opportunity to buy local sustainable produce, it provides local vendors and farmers an opportunity to expand their businesses.
The Farmers Market has helped our business grow. Within a year, our business was able to double, and within the second year, our business has tripled a second time.
For many vendors, the farmers market is their only way to sell the product. For others, the market has provided a jumping off point for them to not only sell the product to the market, but also to local residents.
So we've met a lot of other local businesses that have been kind of connecting, and we've been collaborating. We've also met a lot of Austin chefs, like Bryce Gilmore from Barley Swine, stopped by our booth, and now Happy Hemp's on the menu at Barley Swine, Key, La Condesa, and a bunch of other great Austin restaurants.
You can check out the SFC Farmers Market Saturday 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. in downtown and Sunset Valley, Tuesdays 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. in East Austin, and Wednesdays at the Triangle from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Now, I have never actually been to the farmers market. What is it?
It's just a place for you to go and see all the different produce that is in Austin. It's pretty good.
Okay, well, I know that there's also something else that's interesting about the farmers market, and that is that you can find interesting food. But what about alternative ice cream? Alternative ice cream, like nitrogen ice cream. Take a look at this.
Every single part of the ice cream we make, there's no emulsifiers, no preservatives or anything like that. And that's really, really important because so many companies, in fact, virtually every ice cream company here in Austin, as well as every other American city, they use all of these products. It's a long list of unpronounceable products to make their ice cream, say, more homogeneous, to ensure that it doesn't thaw too quickly, that sort of thing. With us, we feel that the flavor and the quality really are the most important things. Like a steakhouse would use a hot grill, we use the opposite. We use cold liquid nitrogen to really bring out the flavor. And of course it makes a lot of smoke, it's very dramatic, and people are drawn to that. So there's a science aspect of it, using the liquid nitrogen to quick freeze. There's also the freshness aspect and the higher quality aspect. It's a true 4-ingredient ice cream, and that makes all the difference in the world.
The beauty of using liquid nitrogen to make the ice cream is that it makes a batch of ice cream in about 4 minutes, as opposed to a barrel-style mixer where it takes 45 minutes to an hour. And also, because liquid nitrogen never becomes a solid, it will only ever be a liquid or a gas. You don't develop ice crystals like you do with traditional style.
Well, that definitely looked good. I definitely want to put some whipped cream or chocolate chips on that.
Is it weird though that it's made with like a chemical?
Yeah, I know. Liquid nitrogen is a little different.
I mean, I don't think it'll ever beat out Nutella. Wait, not Nutella. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore.
We're talking about Dippin' Dots?
Nutella.
Yeah, I think you're talking about Dippin' Dots.
Dippin' Dots,
Dippin'
yes.
Dots are the best, so.
Well, we went out to ask UT students about some of the weirdest foods that they've had. Let's check.
With blood bait and forced me to eat that. So blood bait would be the weirdest thing I've ever eaten.
Probably alligator.
Probably the weirdest thing I've ever eaten is when I was in China, I ate chicken feet.
The weirdest thing I've ever eaten was probably kebenaye, which is an Lebanese dish, and it's raw ground meat.
Rice pudding. Because I don't like it. It's really gross. It's just intestines.
The weirdest thing I've ever eaten was actually bull's tail in Spain.
I mean, rabbit.
One time when I was in 5th grade, my brother was pissed off at me and he pranked me and he put some dog food in one of my burgers.
Smells.
Well, one time I went to a Chinese buffet and just filled my plate up with anything that I could get my hands on. I still don't know to this day what I ate, but I know it was weird.
Well, I would say the weirdest food I've ever tried is a Colombian arepa, which is, I mean, it's not so weird, but it was different. Anyway, when we come back, guys, find out more about why Cap Metro's safety protocols might be called into question.
And stay tuned for this week's weather forecast.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back. Now, let's hear some of our local Austin news. Stacy?
Thank you, Lukeman. A vehicle accident involving a Capital Metro bus and a Toyota Camry injured 2 people yesterday on the corner of 27th and Guad. The accident happened as the Camry cut the bus off in order to turn right. EMS says 30 passengers were on the bus at the time of the accident. The 2 passengers were taken to the University Medical Center, Brackenridge, with minor injuries. A new assistant principal at Westlake High School has been hired regardless of a previous criminal investigation he was under last year. Paul Wheel was investigated for sending text messages to a male student in a Chicago school where he served as dean. School leaders had knowledge of Paul Wheel's history but decided to hire him, calling him, quote, the best candidate. Westlake teacher Vicki Abney served on the committee that interviewed him and said the consensus of the committee was that, while unfortunate, the issue was not career-ending and that based on Mr. Wheel's remorse, it would never happen again.
Now, I hope that the students affected by this are okay, you know? But now to our weather. Steven, is it gonna stay this beautiful?
I don't know about that, Liliana. Right now it's 7:34 on Wednesday, the 25th, and right now it's a cool 72 degrees outside.
but things won't stay that way for long. We'll see sunny skies all day, reaching a high of 97 in the late afternoon. We will also get some light winds from the north to balance out the scorching heat. Expect temperatures to stay in the low to mid-90s through Friday. It'll be clear and sunny with occasional winds for the rest of the work week. Going into this weekend, we'll experience some much-needed change in the forecast as the first cold front of autumn finally moves into the area Saturday night. It's a good thing there's no football game this weekend, because we'll have a 20% chance of thunderstorms going into Saturday afternoon and a 30% chance of showers going into Sunday. The good news is that the wave of cool air will help bring temperatures down to the mid-80s Saturday, followed by high 70s to low 80s on Sunday. Remnants of the cold front will keep the area cooler going into Monday. Looks like the next few days will bring us the last of the summer heat for the rest of the year. Enjoy the sun while you can before we have to crank the AC down and transition into hoodie and scarf weather. Again, today, clear skies and sunny, 97 degrees. The slight wind will hopefully bring us some slight relief.
Well, thanks, Steven. Now, don't go anywhere because we have the University Fashion Group here in the studio.
Show us some fashion trends.
Yep, definitely.
Welcome back, guys. With fall just around the corner, I am curious to see what the latest trends will be. Joining us in studio, we have Brendan McDaniel, Natalie Lopez, Victoria Espinoza, and Demetrius White. They are all here from the University Fashion Group to give us the 101 on fashion. Now, you guys were in New York just a couple of weeks ago, covering the New York Fashion Show. Yes?
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about it. What was your job?
Well, we were dressers and we worked backstage, just helping with whatever they need. They'll be like, steam this garment, and so we would go and steam it. But our main thing is like when the show was going, we'd make sure that the models were out in time, ready for them to go out on the runway.
Okay, now what types of trends did you see while there that we can possibly see this fall?
Lots of plaid.
Lots of plaid.
Lots of plaid. That's
Well, you guys are in fashion then.
yeah, lots of plaid.
All right.
We definitely saw a lot of iridescent bags. Those are the clear plastic bags that the girls are wearing. Super chic, come in different colors, and lots of bright fun colors for fall as well.
Now, plastic, you can have different colors.
Yes, absolutely.
I didn't know that.
And yellow, or even just clear.
Okay, now what would match me with a plastic bag?
What do you think, Victoria?
Let's see. I'd probably go with just like a clear one.
Clear
Just
one.
a clear one.
All right, I will keep that in mind next time I'm in a boutique, guys. Now, tell me a little bit about what we should be looking at, what we should be buying this fall. You know, we have, obviously, it's about to get cold. This morning I walked out and I was like, oh gosh, it's a little bit chilly and I don't have any sweaters yet. Now, what should I be buying?
I think that the 90s made a really big comeback last year, and this year we can definitely look towards more of like an 80s trend. A lot more natural colors, but mixed in with some bright colors like Demetrius.
Okay.
Like we were saying.
Well, I like 80s, guys. I always like going back, like I'm 70 or something, but I'm not. Now, what about you? What do you think about fall fashion? What can I look for in shoes?
In shoes, I don't know, I mainly just look at men's fashion.
Okay.
But as far as guys go, I think definitely a good pair of like brown loafers or like sneakers are coming back. I've noticed Converse are very trendy right now and they're really comfortable, so that might be a good pair of shoes to invest in for fall as well.
Okay, now I just bought these. Tell me, are they in fashion?
They are. We like
Okay. Now you guys, just what is one tip you can give to students who, you know, are in a budget? I mean, I don't think I can go out and buy some Michael Kors shoes that are $200. Where can they look? Just
I would say like thrift stores, like thrifting is like obviously like a really big thing now. So don't be afraid to like go to Goodwill and just look, be patient, and you can find a lot of stuff for like cheap and really nice stuff.
All right, well, great, guys. When we come back, we're gonna see what's hot and, well, what is not. Coming up next on Good Morning Texas. Welcome back, guys. With me now is Ludman. We will be testing out our fashion skills and see what's hot or not, with their help, of course. Now, we have Bahati Prinsloo. What do you guys think? Hot or not?
I think it's hot. This is a very New York look with like the Nike blazers, and the jumpsuit is like a big like fall trend, and like probably gonna go into the spring too.
All right.
And the hat is great. I like the hat.
Okay, now what about Diane Kruger?
Ooh, I really like that full skirt. I think that, yeah, it's hot.
Hot?
I really like the full skirt. Like the mullet type skirt is really trendy this summer, but I really like that A-line skirt.
All right, Haley Steinfeld.
Oh, I think this is Ed Westwick.
Oh, well, just kidding, guys. Yes.
I'm gonna go with not. I'm not really a fan of the print on her dress. I think it could have been a better choice, definitely.
Okay, Taylor Swift.
Oh, Taylor Swift is having a moment. I like that. She always does, cute little things that work for her body, and I think that's a little print on the bottom or a little but I think it's really cute. She always has a great fashion.
Now you're saying hot?
Oh, hot.
Hot. All right. A lot of hotness in the studio then.
Turn in the
All right, guys. Well, I think that is it for today. Thank you guys for joining us. I'll make sure to look very fashionable this fall. Thank you, guys.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
That is all for today, guys. Have a wonderful day, and make sure to follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook.
Stay tuned for more Texas Student Television.